Right now at noon, an investigation underway after new video shows the clash of a protester and police officers on the UW campus. Plus, House Republicans move forward with impeaching the Homeland Security Secretary. What happens next as the articles head to the Senate? You're watching News 3 Now at noon. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. I'm Josh Spreiter. A weather system is expected to bring rain, then snow to southern Wisconsin. Some places could even see some accumulation overnight. First Warren Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti is tracking your certified and most accurate forecast. Hi, Gary.
Hi, Josh. Looks pretty nice out there right now, and actually is pretty mild, but things will change later on tonight. In fact, we do have clear skies, or at least partly cloudy skies here in Madison from the Edgewater Skycam, but we do have a first warn weather alert day in the forecast for accumulating snow. Right now, we're thinking about 1 to 4 inches of snow with the heaviest amounts north of Dane County, and this will be from overnight into early tomorrow morning. Now, as we take a look at a winter weather advisory that's been issued north of Dane County that runs from midnight until 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. Right now, future track snowfall shows somewhere in the neighborhood of about 2 to 4 inches of snow north of Dane County. From Madison southward, probably 1 to 2 inches of a slushy wet accumulation. Some of that may melt on contact. Doppler track shows the snow in South Dakota moving into western Minnesota. That will spread eastward and reach us later on tonight. Low temperatures this morning started out around 20 in Madison. A few places were in the teens out to the west, but those temperatures have warmed up quickly. We're at 42 right now in Madison. It's 44 in Lone Rock and Boscobel, 41 in Prairie du Chien, and 45 in Janesville. Here in Dane County, temperatures range from 42 in Madison to 45 in Middleton and 43 in Mount Horeb. Otherwise, look for skies to become mostly cloudy this afternoon with a high of 46, but rain will develop late this evening and then change to snow overnight. I'll have more on the timing of that in just a few minutes.
All right, Gary, thank you. Breaking news now, more than 100 people are losing their jobs. This after Sheridan, Wisconsin, formerly Web Crafters, announced it is permanently closing its Madison facility. The closure is happening due to a significant downturn in business at the Fordham Avenue location. 116 employees will be impacted by the closure. The company expects to begin eliminating positions on April 13th and will continue in phases until complete closure on June 28th. For more on this story, just go to channel3000.com. Right now, the UW says it is looking into an incident on campus involving protesters and police officers. This new video comes from the student advocacy group Mecca Day Madison. You can see a protester appearing to be shoved out of a doorway, then falls. It also shows protesters blocking the door to the building. Mecca says students were protesting a career fair hosting companies they claim give Israel weapons. UW spokesperson John Lucas says someone was cited after trying to stop students from meeting recruiters, but that person was later released. A new statement from Lucas says, in part, quote, individuals at the career fair may not engage in behavior that prevents attendees from free access to recruiters and tables or prevents attendees from entering or exiting the event. To Washington this afternoon, where House Republicans voted by a razor-thin margin to impeach Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas. This over his handling of the U.S.-Mexico border. It is the first time the House has impeached a cabinet member since 1876. Natalie Brand is on Capitol Hill with what happens next.
On this vote, the yeas are 214 and the nays are 213. The resolution is adopted.
By just one vote, House Republicans impeached Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas after their effort failed last week.
Last night, we proved to America that we can win when we work together and actually hold Democrats accountable.
According to their articles of impeachment, the Homeland Security Secretary's high crimes and misdemeanors include a willful and systemic refusal to comply with border law. In a statement after the vote, President Biden warned history will not look kindly on House Republicans for what he called their blatant act of unconstitutional partisanship.
The effort now heads to the Democratic-controlled Senate. If they move forward with an impeachment trial, Mayorkas is all but certain to be acquitted and remain in his role.
A trial would put the political fight over the southern border on full display and adds to the clash over a $95 billion foreign aid package for Ukraine, Israel, and the Indo-Pacific that the Senate passed Tuesday with bipartisan support.
I don't understand what the Republicans are doing. They just keep blowing up any deal that comes forward.
House Speaker Mike Johnson is demanding border security be a part of the aid package.
The Republican-led House will not be jammed or forced into passing a foreign aid bill that was opposed by most Republican senators and does nothing to secure our own border.
Those provisions had been in the Senate bill but were removed last week when a number of Republican lawmakers said they were not strict enough. Natalie Brandt, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
Adding to the complications, Congress faces another budget deadline on March 1st to avert a government shutdown. Well, back here in Wisconsin, Republicans are backing legislative maps drawn by Governor Evers, but they're not happy about it. The reason they're backing Evers' maps is because they don't want the liberal state Supreme Court setting the boundaries. Now Democrats in the state legislature are calling on Evers not to veto the maps and let the court decide.
I'm sure the governor is going to be talking to his lawyers and doing what is best to get fair maps for the people of Wisconsin, and I trust him to make that decision.
I'm going to vote for these maps because the process that's underway in the Supreme Court certainly doesn't appear that it's going to take our arguments seriously or even consider them.
In the past, Governor Evers said he would sign the maps because he made them, but there is still a chance that he could veto the bill and leave it to the Wisconsin Supreme Court to decide. Pay cuts, layoffs, and tax increases. That's what's on the line for the city of Madison if it can't make up for the budget deficit. That deficit totals $27 million, and the city's finance department is looking for solutions to bring to the table next month. One of the options currently on the table would be an increase in property taxes above the state limit. That would make the average Madison homeowner pay $284 extra each year, and it seems like this is the only option when it comes to increasing taxes.
We have a limited number of non-property tax revenue options. 70% of our budget comes from the property tax. There aren't any other major general revenue options available to the city, and that's really a result of the way the state law works.
If the tax levy does not work, then the city would need to look into cutting funds for public services. That would lead to multiple layoffs and pay cuts for necessary services. Right now, lawmakers in the Senate are slated to consider a bill that would require UW-Madison to admit all Wisconsin students who finish in the top 5% of their class. It passed in the Senate yesterday. It's part of a deal struck in December between the universities of Wisconsin and the Republican-controlled legislature. The universities are required to limit diversity positions on campuses in exchange for staff raises and construction projects. As for the automatic acceptance clause, students in the top 10% of their class would be admitted to other Wisconsin campuses. Well, still ahead for us this afternoon, how much Americans are expected to spend this Valentine's Day and how last Sunday's Super Bowl continues to break records.
You're watching News 3 Now at noon. Moving forward.
The President's Day Weekend Mattress Marathon Blowout Sale is happening now at Ashley. Get the best mattress deals ever while they last. Save up to $1,100 on adjustable mattress sets, plus 5-year special financing with no money down. Don't miss it. Only at Ashley.
If you're stuck between choosing to spend on a vacation versus updating your bathroom, with Mad City Baths, you can do both. Mad City is Wisconsin's trusted bathroom remodeler, featuring modern and affordable custom bathing solutions, including walk-in showers and walk-in bathtubs, expertly installed in as little as 1 day. Call now during our 60-60-60 sale. Receive 60% off installation of a new bath or shower with 60 months 0% interest. Senior military discounts, plus receive a free $60 Walmart gift card with your free in-home estimate. And a bonus, the first 50 homeowners who call now will receive a vacation voucher with bath or shower purchase. Use it for a condo, hotel stay, or a cruise. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
Are you suffering with neck pain, back pain, or sciatica due to disc-related conditions? You may have tried drugs, spinal injections, or physical therapy just to find out it didn't help. You're not alone. The problem is that some of those treatments focus on symptom relief, but may not address the underlying disc problem. As a result of injury or overuse, the discs may bulge, herniate, or degenerate over time. Our therapies are highly successful and reduce pain associated with those conditions and may help you avoid neck or back surgery. At Midwest Spine and Nerve Center, we'll design a treatment program using the latest in pain-relieving therapies, including non-surgical spine decompression, ProAdjuster 360 computerized technology, laser therapy, and more. Visit our website or call to schedule a complimentary consultation.
My name's Paul, and I'm always happy to help you try to find that right garage door for your house.
We had an idea of what we wanted, but when you actually see it, we are just so excited. We love them.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
Ashley President's Day Weekend Blowout is Saturday through Monday. Get up to 10 Benjamins in savings without a single Washington down. Get this 5-piece living room set for $19 a month, plus 5-year special financing with low monthly payments. Only at Ashley.
The latest Labor Department data shows consumer prices rose an unexpectedly high 3.1% in January compared to last year. Rising food costs were partly to blame. Investors worry the new data could cause the Federal Reserve to put off cutting its benchmark interest rate. Most economists had predicted that interest rate cuts could come sometime in May or June. Last Sunday's Super Bowl continues to break records. The Nevada Gaming Commission now says an all-time Super Bowl high of more than $185 million was wagered on the big game this year on 182 sportsbooks. The sportsbook win total was just under $7 million. And the National Retail Federation predicts Americans will spend more than $25 billion to mark this Valentine's Day. More than half of those surveyed say they plan to celebrate with candy, greeting cards, and flowers as the top 3 gift items. Americans are also expected to spend nearly $5 billion on an evening out. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Chanel Call.
At the noon hour, here's a look at the stock report. All green so far on your Wednesday. The Dow up 25 points, NASDAQ up 102, and the S&P 500 up 20. Our Call for Action volunteers are in the building today taking your consumer complaints and taking action on your behalf. Volunteers are here every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. You can call for action at 608-270-2833 or submit a claim anytime at channel3000.com/call-for-action. News 3 Now is accepting nominations for the Spirit of Service Award through this Friday. We're teaming up with Vortex to give one local veteran doing good in their community $5,000. You can nominate a veteran for the prize at this story on channel3000.com. Tell us in 1,000 words or less why the veteran you're nominating should win. We'll announce the winner next month on News 3 Now this morning. Up next for us, Pam is watching today's ag prices, and Gary is tracking an alert day for rain and snow in his full force-warn forecast. Then later on Live at 4, he's from season 13 of The Bachelorette. Peter Krause will be here answering your questions on the realities of dating.
For custom baths, showers, and walk-in tubs installed in as little as 1 day, choose Mad City Baths. A+ rated with the BBB with more than 50,000 satisfied customers. And with Mad City's Price Lock Guarantee, schedule your free design consultation now and we'll lock your price in for 1 year. Plus, call now during our 60-60-60 sale. Receive 60% off installation of a new bath or shower with 60 months, 0% interest, senior and military discounts. Plus, receive a free $60 Walmart gift card with estimate. And the first 50 homeowners who call during this program will receive a bonus vacation voucher good for a condo, hotel stay, or a cruise with bath or shower purchase from Mad City. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
Come on, Michael, come on. Catch the ball! Huddle up! Do you need to get your eyes checked? Well, actually, here's the play. Stanton Optical makes glasses in 30 minutes. It's easy on 3. 1, 2, 3. Easy! Hut! Come on, Michael, you got this! Come on, turn! Michael, catch! I can see! You did it! I did it! 30-minute glasses? Now that's an easy play. Stanton Optical. Easy's our thing.
Steinhaffel's President's Day mattress sale is the best time to save big on a new Tempur-Pedic mattress. Save up to $300 and pay only $46 per month for a queen Tempur-Pedic mattress. Plus, save $200 more when you upgrade to an adjustable base set. Tempur-Pedics are designed to make aches and pains a thing of the past by supporting the body as no other mattress can. The President's Day mattress sale, only at Steinhaffel's and steinhaffels.com.
South Central, Wisconsin, where people unite for a brighter future and businesses thrive. And the food, oh, the food. Resilient, unwavering, always moving forward. Now, here's the deal. We've got our fair share of challenges, but here's the kicker. We own up to them. We advocate for change. We celebrate the good and we fix the bad. No settling, no backing down. That's our commitment to you. News 3 Now, always moving forward. The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Welcome back at noon. Let's check in now with Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report. Happy Valentine's Day, Pam.
Oh, thank you, sweetie. Buck's down out in California, so you'll be the only one that I'll hear that from until the phone call later today. Appreciate it, and same to you. You know, suck up all the weather that we've got today because I'm sure we're going to hear details about how things are changing. Do want to remind folks I'm still gathering your pictures of barnyard babies. It's still happening all across the state of Wisconsin. I was just talking with Grace Link from the Wisconsin Beef Council, and she said that she owns cattle herself and said that they're going to be busy till the end of the month and then again in April. So we might keep the Barnyard Baby campaign going. You can send those over to me via my Facebook page, Fabulous Farm Babe, or Pam at MidwestFarmReport.com. Yesterday, we got a few details from the U.S. Department of Agriculture. The 2022 Census of Agriculture was released. We do this poll about every 5 years. It's mandatory that farms basically answer survey questions on everything from their production methods, technology they're using, right on through to who's calling the shots when it comes to decision making. So it doesn't surprise me that the number of farms in the United States continues to fall, but the size of the average farm continues to go up. Here's a couple things that did catch my attention. Young producers, those being 35 years of age and younger, and in agriculture 10 years or less, went up 11% since the last survey in 2017. Also, female power definitely being a part of production agriculture. 1.2 million female producers are making up 36% of all producers, according to the 2022 Census of Agriculture. A couple other highline items. Farmers, anybody in agriculture, still struggling with rural internet access. 79% say that they've got internet access. They don't say what quality. The other thing that's interesting is that farms are gravitating towards using renewable energy for their farming operation. I'm not talking about solar farms. I'm not talking about wind farms. Instead, I'm talking about the fact that 76% of farms are using renewable energy to support their system, namely keep the lights on in the barn, keep the auger going for the feed. So just a couple things Yankee picked up from the 2022 census. It's out there if you're looking for it. Barrel cheese today in Chicago down 2.5, 157.5. 40-pound block cheese, big drop, down 7, 151.5. Double A butter up a half at 271 3/4 per pound. I tell you what, Josh, when I looked at my markets and how much red ink I had out there, I thought maybe Chicago decided to celebrate Valentine's in a whole different way. But I guess it's just softer commodity prices today.
Oh, there you go. All right, Pam, well, you enjoy your Valentine's Day and until you hear from Buck, you know you got me. So
Thanks, sweetie. I appreciate it.
We'll
see you tomorrow.
See you later. New at noon, nobody likes to talk about breakups on Valentine's Day, but a museum overseas is celebrating them. As CBS's Tina Kraus shows us, everything on display represents broken relationships.
Sounds of love fill the air in Croatia's capital city. But step inside one of Zagreb's most popular museums, and all love is lost.
If we're being realistic, every love will end one day.
The Museum of Broken Relationships is counting on it, with a collection of nearly 5,000 items donated from people around the world who've fallen out of love.
It's not the objects, but the stories that are intriguing.
Like a diet book a woman got from her ex-husband.
It was a great sign that their relationship was going nowhere.
This Godzilla is the only thing still standing after another breakup. Ruminations of ruined relationships fill the sanctuary of failed love stories.
This is a museum about love. We just may have a different view on love when it's over.
Jemmy, visiting from Boston, says she can relate.
I do have little possessions from past partners just to keep as a memory, and it kind of was comforting knowing that other people do the same thing as I do.
The trip down Sentimental Street can take some tragic turns. This wedding dress is from a woman whose fiance died before she got to wear it. Each memento, perhaps a reminder that it's better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. Tina Kraus, CBS News, London.
We could be waking up to some snow tomorrow morning. Here's Gary with your Alert Day forecast.
You know, the temperatures right now are in the 40s. It doesn't look like we'd see snow on the way, but 3 things you need to know in the forecast. After those high temperatures top out in the middle 40s this afternoon, we're looking for snow overnight into early tomorrow morning. It'll be a quick hitter, probably lasting somewhere between about 4 and 6 hours. And then after that, we'll see cold weather for a couple of days, but mild weather will return for next week. Looking for above normal temperatures beginning on Sunday and lasting all the way through next week. First Horn Weather Alert Day remains in the forecast for overnight into early tomorrow morning. Right now, we're thinking about 1 to 4 inches of snow. So the heavier amounts favoring areas north of Dane County. And again, this is overnight into early tomorrow morning. Temperatures right now pretty mild. 42 Madison, 41 Milwaukee. Even in southeastern Minnesota, temperatures are in the mid 40s. But notice that drop in temperatures to the north and west. That's where the snow is, and it is starting to spread eastward out of South Dakota into western Minnesota. Eventually, as temperatures turn colder here, we'll see rain initially and then a changeover to snow. Winter weather advisories are in effect for much of central Wisconsin back into parts of Minnesota, even some winter storm warnings back into South Dakota where snowfall amounts could be closer to 6 inches. But I think south of Madison, we'll be looking at lesser snow amounts, and that's mainly because winds will be out of the south, at least initially, so temperatures will still stay mild for this evening. Precipitation will start out in the form of rain closer to the Wisconsin-Illinois state line and stay that way for a little longer period. Last night it looked like there could be some heavier amounts near the Illinois state line. Now it's definitely favoring areas north of Madison. You can see early tomorrow morning, 2 a.m., rain south of Madison. Eventually that changes over to snow, but only for a shorter period of time. Areas north of Madison stay snow for longer, and then notice by mid-morning the snow is gone and sun comes back out. So probably about a 2, 3, 4 inch amount north of Madison, north of Dane County. From Madison southward, an inch, maybe 2 inches in a few spots, and it'll be a slushy wet snow. But this storm system will streak eastward pretty quickly because it's right along the jet stream, so it's not going to last very long. Winter weather advisory midnight until 6 a.m. for areas north of Dane County. Planning your the rest of your day. 46 mid-afternoon. We dropped to around 40 by 6 p.m. Dry through much of the evening, but then as we get into late evening, temperatures drop into mid-30s. Rain to the south, changing to snow areas north of Madison. Planning your day across Dane County. 46 for the high in Mount Horeb, 46 in Wanakee. Rest of southern Wisconsin, it gets up to 48 in Lone Rock and 47 in Camp Douglas before the clouds move in. Tonight, look for a low temperature of 32. Rain will change to snow by morning. And then tomorrow, early snow gives way to sunshine for much of the day. High temperature at 35 degrees. And future track, again, showing that snow from midnight on. You see rain to the south, changing to snow. Areas north of Madison stay snow longer. That's why the snowfall amounts will be a little bit heavier north of Dane County, 2 to 4 inches there, an inch or 2 from Madison southward. First Horn 7 to 10 day forecast. Cold for Friday and Saturday, but look what happens to temperatures after that. They're back into the mid to upper 30s to the middle 40s for much of next week.
All right, Gary, thank you. Well, still to come on News 3 Now at noon, Howard's working on something special for this Valentine's Day in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
Fishing for a dinner idea to serve your sweetheart tonight? We've got it. We're both gonna love it.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Don't skip your family vacation this year just to afford a bathroom remodel. With Mad City Baths, get the best of both worlds. This month, 50 homeowners will receive a vacation voucher with purchase of a new bath or shower. American-made products infused with Microban for easy cleaning. Installed in as little as 1 day, back with a lifetime warranty. And with Mad City's Price Lock Guarantee, we'll lock your price in for 1 year. So call during our 60-60-60 sale for 60% off installation of a new bath or shower with 60 months 0% interest plus a free $60 Walmart gift card with estimate. And last chance to call during this program, 50 homeowners will receive a vacation voucher with bath or shower purchase. Use it for a condo, hotel stay, or a cruise. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
To everyone who believes in tradition, come enjoy a few of ours from Wisconsin.
People in Wisconsin love a good fish fry.
Really love. And we love sharing it with guests everywhere.
At Culver's, we still batter our North Atlantic cod by hand to order.
And we cook it to a crispy, golden perfection just for you.
For you.
For you.
So it's crispy outside, flaky inside.
Let us take care of you.
With some homegrown traditions we were raised on.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum. Spectrum Internet offers speed and reliability, while advanced Wi-Fi gives you best-in-class security for all your connected devices. And Spectrum Mobile delivers unlimited talk, text, and data with nationwide 5G included. Switch now and get Spectrum Internet for $49.99, plus advanced Wi-Fi and one Spectrum Mobile Unlimited line free for 12 months. Start saving today. Visit Spectrum.com, a Spectrum store, or scan to call now.
A concert experience you won't want to miss. It's the Commodores. Performing live Saturday, February 17th at Ho Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells. Tickets are on sale now through Ticketmaster. 70 million albums sold, 7 #1 hits. The Grammy Award-winning Commodores. February 17th at Ho Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells. Your odds are better here.
I want to wish you a happy Valentine's Day. From reading your comments on Facebook and our website, I know that even though a lot of you are going out for dinner tonight, many of you are planning on staying in and making a special dinner at home, so you don't have to deal with all that craziness. Just in case you're looking for a last-minute idea that's fast and fancy, we've got just the recipe for you. We start off by adding a splash of lemon juice to some mayonnaise. After that's mixed, we stir in a can of lump crab meat. You want to do this gently so you don't break up the chunks of crab. We set it aside for a sec while we sprinkle a couple of white flesh fish fillets with some salt and pepper. Now we spoon the crab mixture over the top before finishing them with some breadcrumbs that we toss with a bit of melted butter and chopped parsley. While these bake, you can easily get a couple of sides together and dinner is done. Can you imagine what you would spend at a restaurant on a dinner like this? And the best part, there's no waiting for a table or tipping required. To get the recipe for our restaurant fancy, Cupid's Fish Fillets, simply visit our website. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today I want to wish you and yours a Valentine's Day full of, ooh, it's so good.
Here's Gary now with the final check of your forecast. Mother Nature showing some love for us on this Valentine's Day. I guess those for winter lovers, Gary.
Well, I mean, this afternoon, take a look at the sky cam. Very nice, sunny skies. Clouds will be moving in, but there is snow back in Minnesota that's heading in our direction. Winter weather advisories in effect from midnight until 6 a.m. for areas north of Dane County for about 2 to 4 inches of snow. Madison southward a little bit less, but right now temperatures well into the 40s, 42 in Madison.
All right, Gary, thank you. Moving forward, we're back with more news on 4, 5, and 6.